guys, today we are going to learn to take a walk and to travel around Penang. First of all, we need to know about the early history of Penang. The island of Penang is located in the Strait of Malacca and was an important trade route for Europe, the Middle East, India and China in the distant past. It is because of this that the island has such a diverse melting pots, which the travelers all brought their own culture to Penang. One of the main reasons why merchants use Penang on their route is because the monsoon. The Strait of Malacca is exactly on the crossing route of two monsoon periods. They could not sail until the winds were favorable. Therefore, all the travelers will take a break in Penang. Penang was first founded by Francis Light in 1786 as on behalf of the East India Company. The British administration has brought economical and political stability to the region. People around the surrounding areas came to trade. This in turn has brought traders and laborers from China and India. Georgetown was the center to become the trading hub of the northern part of the Malay Peninsula and Sumatra. Spices, together with the commodities of rubber and tin, were collected for export to the west. In turn, manufactured goods like textiles and machinery were imported. Georgetown was prospered by this activity. For your information, Georgetown is the most complete surviving historic city center in Asia which has a multicultural living heritage originating from the trade routes. The thriving port attracted traders from the neighboring countries like India, China, Middle East and as far as Europe and Britain. It is a living testament to the multicultural heritage of Asia and European colonial influences. The myriads of culture of its rich heritage created a unique architecture, character and the urban landscape of Penang. Hi guys, now we are going to talk about the demographics of Penang. The population in Penang is expected to go up in tandem with the development, with a projection of over 1.8 million people by year of 2020. This follows an increase from 1.6 million to 1.77 million this year, said Department of Statistics Malaysia Chief Datuk Seri Dr. Muhammad Uzair Mahidin based on the Star News on 5 November of 2018. So, the latest statistic shows the population in Penang comprises Bumiputras, which is 42.3%, Chinese 39.4%, Indians 9.4%, foreign nationality 8.6% and others is 0.3%. So now we are going to discuss about the Penang flag. A version of the current Penang flag included a blue and a white torch underneath the palm tree and also the yellow part. This particular version featuring the torch was actually the original Penang flag, but since in 1965 the torch was removed. Since then, all Penang flags feature the tree without the torch, although the original version with the torch can sometimes be seen. The light blue denotes the sea that surrounds the Penang Island. White represents peace and yellow for the prosperity of the state. We've taken a walk around the Penang city, making strolling through Georgetown streets is a little bit more exciting. In 2012, Penang Municipal Council has hired the Lithuanian artist, which is Ernest Zakarevic, and charged him with breathing new life into some of the atmospheric Chinese shophouses in the middle of city. An effort to spawn awareness of the rich history of the streets, the project was a success. Zakarevic turning certain areas into thriving tourist destinations that also became the much talked about object of attention among locals. Ernest Zakharevich artworks is spread out across the Penang city centre along roads like Muntri Street, Wilk Square, Lebo Leith, Armenian Street, Arqui Street and more. So we're gonna see a lot of mural along the streets, and it is very exciting because it is lively presented by Ernest Zakharevich. Hi, to those who are looking for more quirky and funny artworks by Zakharevich, you guys should check out the two of his works along Arqui Streets. The first art is titled as Boy on a Bike. A picture with features a boy who wearing an unstrapped helmet on a motorcycle. What makes this painting very interesting is that the motorcycle is real. A prop set up against the wooden door of the building. So the second piece is called as Little Boy with Pet Dinosaur. A funny color image of a young child with an outline sketch of a dinosaur on a leash. Besides that, there is one more Zakharevich's artwork, which is Reaching Up. It shows that a boy is trying to reach up a real pot of flowers at the windowsill. This painting was located at the Cannon Street. In addition, there is one more painting which named as Little Children on a Bicycle at the Armenian Street. Little boy on a bicycle is more likely to the boy on a bike, but the difference is the prop is a bicycle.
Hello everyone! I'm going to tell you about Chinese New Year in Penang. Chinese New Year is celebrated on the first day of the lunar calendar until 15. Throughout 2 weeks, you will see streets, buildings, and houses are decorated with red ornaments. The island is known of beautiful heritage and rich culture. The Chinese New Year in Penang is an amazing time for a visit because there are many different festivals in a short periods of time. The island and the particular town are beautifully decorated, and you will get to see various culture performance. So, if you want to see the culture, I think Chinese New Year is a perfect time. There are many places that you can visit during that time, but Koleksi Temple is one of my favorite attractions. The Chinese Buddhist temple is a spectacular sight of the Chinese New Year in Penang. It is displaying more than 10,000 lights.
The Koleksi Temple, known as the jewel in the crown of heritage temples in Malaysia.
On regular days throughout the year, the temple will close at 6 p.m. However, during Chinese New Year season, it will close at 3 a.m.
In the temple, you can see millions of magnificent images of Buddha and hundreds of beautiful, meaningful carving murals in the interior and exterior of the temple house and archways. They are heritage treasure of Buddhist civilization.
The Penang International Dragon Boat Festival has been a part of state's cultural heritage for 39 years, and the annual boat race attracts thousands of residents, tourists, and participants worldwide. In 2018, the race attracted the highest number of participation from various countries, such as China, Singapore, Indonesia, Australia, and others. A total of 85 teams compete in 5 events.
Shocks from the coxswains racing in the qualifying rows go together with the vigorous beating of drums. The coxswain is in charge of the overall operation of the boat as it propels towards the finishing line. Rowers display their prowess and teamwork as they synchronize each paddle stroke to the beat of the drum.
The Chinese first settled in Penang about 2 centuries ago, bringing along with them their cultural practice from China. However, with passing of time, their cultural practice had undergone significant changes, especially among the Hokkien Chinese, who comprise the majority of the Chinese community in Penang. For the Penang Chinese community, customs and traditions are inherited from one generation to the next. There are 2 types of wedding practiced by Chinese community. The first type of weddings are traditional wedding arranged by parents or matchmaker, while the second type of wedding is a modern one where the couple are given the freedom to choose their partner. These days, the first type of wedding are rarely practiced by Penang Chinese.
Preparation for the wedding ceremony must be done carefully. Selecting a suitable wedding day is usually done based on age compatibility, year and time of birth of the couples. Basically, there are several important stages in Penang Chinese traditional weddings as practiced to this day, such as marriage proposal, engagement, presenting the dowry, wedding ceremony, and tea ceremony. A tea ceremony for the groom's family is also conducted, and expressions of good fortune for the couple will be expressed while serving tea to parents and relatives. The purpose of the tea ceremony is to introduce relatives of both sides. After the tea ceremony, the newlywed will give out ampao to the children. After that, the wedding reception will be held in the evening, and it is usually done in a grand manner in accordance to the couple's financial means.
Next, let me show you some of the famous sites in Penang. One of the famous sites in Penang is Penang Hill. Penang Hill is 821 meters above sea levels, which provide the visitors with breathtaking views of the whole island. We can travel all the way up by riding the funicular train. At the top of the Penang Hill, we can see the mountain of Langkawi and North Kedah, and we do not have to worry about the accommodation or food because there's a food cart, fruits and souvenir stalls, some gardens in the temple, malls, police station, and also an 11-room hotel where we can stay overnight. Besides, Batu Ferringhi is also one of the famous sites in Penang. We can enjoy playing some water sports such as jet ski, banana boat, and sand parasailing spots by the seaside. Instead of that, we can also go for a deep fishing here and watch sunset. We can also visit the night market, which sells local products and souvenirs at Batu Ferringhi. Lastly, one of the famous sites in Penang is the Top Kanta Penang. The Top Kanta Penang is the tallest building in Penang. We can do lots of entertainment activities such as Magic Mirror Maze, 7D Discovery Motion Theater, Ocean Explorer, Window of the Top, Lens Oki, Rainbow Skywalk, and many more. We can also visit the Jurassic Park at the Top Kanta Penang and learn about dinosaurs. If we visit Penang, we should try the traditional food in Penang. One of the famous traditional foods in Penang is pasambor. Pasumber is a Malaysian salad consisting of shredded cucumbers, potatoes, bean curd, turnip bean sprouts, prawn fritters, spicy fried crab, or other seafoods, served with a sweet and spicy nut sauce. We should also try nasi kandar. Nasi kandar is made of steamed rice, which can be plain or mildly flavored and served with a variety of curries and side dishes. Other than famous sites and famous foods, Penang is also famous with the traditional dress, which is Nyonya Kebaya. Nyonya Kebaya is a translucent blouse that is usually made from voile, a sheer lightweight fabric of plain weave that comes in various colors and shades. Nyonya Kebaya is often decorated with embroidered motifs known as sulam and buttonhole stitches. The traditional Nyonya Kebaya outfit is completed with decorative accessories such as cucut sanggul, a silver belt for securing the sarung, and a pair of beaded slippers known as kasut manik.
Hi, Assalamualaikum everyone. My name is Mimi. Now it's my turn to introduce to you guys about the traditional dance, games, and other artifacts that we can find in Penang. First, I would like to introduce to you guys about the traditional dance in Penang, which is Borea. Every Malaysian should know that Borea originally come from Penang. Borea dance is actually a form of Malay theatre of Indian origin. This dance was first mentioned by H.T. Horton in 1897. This dance was brought to Penang in 1845 by Muslim soldiers of 21st Madras Regiment. The originality of this dance is to celebrate annual Shia festival by Shia Muslim. Shia festival is a festival where they celebrate the death of Hussein, the grandchildren of Sayyidina Ali. This dance consists of a leader, a chorus, a comedian, and some musicians. Borea theatre dance is a short comic sketches and were followed by song dance routine. This dance can also be performed in Western music style and dance forms such as rumba and cha-cha-cha. The main instrument in Western style is violin, while the Indian use a drum. Now I will show you the example of Borea dance from a popular movie with Nana Tanjung.
Wajah kita, ingatlah semua hanya jelata budaya Malaysia di hati bertata. Korea anak Tanjung membawa berita. Budaya kita menunjukkan wajah kita, ingatlah semua rakyat jelata.
Alright, you have watched a video of Borea dance. How was it? Interesting, right? Okay, now let's move on to the traditional game in Penang. There are so many traditional games in Penang, but the most popular game in Penang is Sepak Bulu Ayam. The originality of Sepak Bulu Ayam is the shape of Sepak Bulu Ayam can be resembled as a shuttlecock.
The video that you have watched just now is an explanation regarding the preparation of making a sepak bulu ayam. The rule of this game are simple and easy to answer. First rule of this game is the bulu ayam must be kicked using the heel of foot or inside the foot. Second, the receiver must receive it using the head, chest or knees only. If the bulu ayam hit the ground, the player will be counted as dead or eliminated. Last but not least, the player with the highest numbers will be announced as a winner. The objective of this game are to test the player's ability to wait and control the bulu ayam as they do not fall into the ground, which means the player must stay focused for the whole game. And this game will also strengthen the relationship between the players. Lastly, I will introduce to you guys about the other artifact that we can find in Penang, which is Penang War Museum. The next videos I will show you is about the inside the Penang War Museum that we can find if we go to Penang War Museum. Guys, that's it from me. Have you enjoyed my video? I hope you enjoyed. See you another time and thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and like our channels. Bye!